From SwissWatchExpo. Spotlight on the bezels of the Omega Speedmaster. A closer look. If you're building a watch collection, it's likely that the Omega Speedmaster has earned its place in your wish list. Launched in 1957, it has evolved throughout the years, from its pre-Moonwatch days to today's modern version. More often than not, collectors look at the dial and hands to identify the date or age of their timepiece. But when it comes to the Speedmaster, the bezel holds answers too. Let's take a look at each of them. So first things first. When it comes to the Speedy, there are general patterns that we can place on the bezel, but it's not an exact science. There were transition models, and many limited editions, throughout its decades of production, so there can be discrepancies from what we explain here, but they can still be authentic Speedmasters. Now, there are many different ways that collectors can identify the age of their Speedy. For this guide, we look at three elements: the tachometer text and the numbers 70 and 90. Let's start with Speedmasters before the 1970s. To your upper right, look at the tachometer text. It uses tall and elongated text, with an accent over the first T. To your left, look at the number 70. The dot on the number 70 would be right next to it, on its lower right. And here on the number 90, the dot would be right above the number. Hence, these watches are often called dawn, which stands for .over90. They are also sometimes called ghost dawn bezels, as the numbers and printing have faded due to age. Note also how the numbers sit very close to the edge of the bezel. From the 1970s, up to the mid-1990s, several changes were made to the tachometer text. You'll notice its shorter font, and the missing accent on the first T. The dot also moves higher on number 70, sitting right next to the middle of the number. Meanwhile, the number 90 has the dot appearing next to it, but on its upper right. Also noticeable is how there's a little more space given between the numbers and the edge of the bezel. It's also likely that the markers already have a yellowish patina, due to age. And finally, let's look at modern Speedmasters, from the late 1990s, up to the present. It keeps the short tachometer font, but this time, the accent appears again over E. The dot also moves back below 70, this time much lower. Lastly, the number 90 is retained, with the dot appearing next to it, on its upper right. So, do you own an Omega Speedmaster? How does it compare to the watches we looked at? While this guide should help, it's always best to consult an authorized dealer to authenticate an Omega Speedmaster, or any watch. Want more? For the best and the latest in watches, head over to the Watch Club by SwissWatchExpo. For more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.